Do you have a compulsive habit that no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stop? Biting your nose, smoking, and swearing are just some examples of habits that people can't seem to break. After doing much research, according to dictionary.com, it defines a habit as an acquired behavior pattern regularly followed until it has become almost involuntary. Today, I will inform you on how to identify what triggers and how to break a habit. Now, let's move on to identifying a habit. As mentioned before, a habit is a routine behavior. It can go unnoticed and unidentified. According to Jennifer Denham, writer for Happiness Matters blog in her February 2019 issue, identifying and altering your habits states, "Bad habits are a lot like drugs. They're addictive and you find a way to rationalize them." It continues to say the first step to identifying your habit is by admitting you have a habit and being very specific with them. They can range from drinking too much coffee, online shopping, or general shopping on all, drugs, alcohol, and so on. Habits can vary from good habits to very bad habits. Now, let's move on to what triggers them. James Clear, author of New York Times book Atomic Habits, published in November of 2018 entitled "The 5 Triggers That Make New Habits Stick," states that there are 5 primary ways a new habit can be triggered. James calls this the habit loop. The first loop is time. For example, there are recognizable habits and not so recognizable habits. Waking up, brushing your teeth, and taking a shower are noticeable habits. Unnoticeable habits will be gaining a snack at the same time every day without even realizing it. Hoop 2 is location. Clear states location is the most powerful driver of mindless and also the least recognizable. Depending on where you are, habits and behavior are responded by the surrounding environment. Hoop 3, preceding event. Depending on what is going on in your life, it may have a response that triggers your habit. Hoop 4, emotional state. One's emotional state could lead to a compulsive negative response. After you identify and find out what triggers your habit, let us talk about how to break your habit. Crystal Ray Poole, author of Healthline, published an article entitled "How to Break a Habit and Make It Stick." Lists a few ways of how to overcome your habit. First, think about what you want to change and how you can change it and how it could be very beneficial to you. Second, get a good support system. A good support system can encourage you when you are really itching to do the one thing that you can't do. Third, practicing mindfulness. Staying mindful develops awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and action. This can make you become aware of your triggers as well. Fourth, replacing your habit with another one. Replacing your unwanted behavior with a new behavior is so much easier than just breaking it. With all this in mind, in conclusion, we would call a habit is an acquired behavior pattern regularly followed until it is almost involuntary. Habits can range from daily routines, such as brushing your teeth, taking a shower, and so on, to unnoticeable daily routines, such as getting a snack every day around the same time. Today we learn how to identify what triggers and how to break a habit.